Ronas Hill in the, well, cloud. I'm going to drive up to Collerforth Masts, walk up the hill, and then depending on my backfields and weather and such, I might go down to the Lang Ayre, which is a very remote sort of 1 mile stretch of red, gravelly, sandy beach, which is pretty gorgeous. I'm heading north up to Ronas Hill for what's probably the first walk of any significance in the last 2.5 months. I've done my back in, it's still a bit bad, I'm still seeing the chiropractor, but there's a bit of a cloud on top, but hopefully I'll have a decent day and it might even clear up. Going just to Ronas Hill itself is a bit of a cheat really, because the first part is a drive up to, I don't know, I think it might be about 200 metres up this fairly rough road at times. So when you get to the top, it's only, I don't know, a couple of miles or something to the top. So it's not like walking right up from sea level. But if I go over the top to the Lang Ayre, I will be dropping back right down to sea level, obviously, because it's a beach, and then have to come back over the top to get back to the start. Okay, so I'm just going to set off now up to top of Ronas Hill, which is clear at the moment, and get there, have a bite to eat, and then see how I feel about going down the other side. I don't want to wreck my back, and I just want to check out some gear like this ribbed pack for when I go to Greenland and see how I get on carrying all this sort of stuff. Not a long walk, not particularly arduous, but if I do go to Lang Ayre, then it'll be Field, 294 metres, and onwards to midfield. So this is midfield, 388 metres, so not that high, but it looks a lot higher in the landscape it's in. With the fog, so the cane on midfield, and I've come up this way, and there's quite a strong southwesterly, probably about 4-6 or so, pretty strong. I don't know if the wind muff's helping at all. And then over there, up into the cloud, is Ronas Hill itself at 450 metres. So again, not enormous, it's not like in terms of mountains, but Shetland's highest hill, Marilyn, and let's say for all it's not that high, it's got the appearance of being a lot higher and more remote than it is. That's midfield there. Looking down towards Ronas across Ronas Ronas Hill is up here. So here we are, summit of Ronas Hill, 450 metres. That's the chambered cairn, and the trig point is just over there. Go and have a look at the cairn. My back's not been too bad. I've been taking it very easy, as it's like say 2.5 months since it was absolutely cripplingly bad and I couldn't walk. So it's been quite slow, especially with filming, and then a few changes of jackets with the wind and the fog, or cloud I should say. So that's good. Here's the chambered cairn. You can crawl in. It's very low, very rocky. Well, I mean, if you were stuck, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get in there. I think bronze age, but I'll check and find out. I have been up here when it's been full to the top with snow, so you could tunnel it out as a snow cave. It's from the side, so it's almost like an igloo with a sort of tunnel into the interior. Met one guy on the way up who'd been around midfield looking for dotterel. I haven't seen any. I've heard skylarks and I've seen a couple of mountain hares, funnily enough still in the winter coat, so obviously they stood out like a sore thumb. I'll go to the trig point, have a sit down for 10 minutes and something to eat, because there's a wall there, and then head over to the top of Lang Ayre and see how I feel before I commit myself to the descent. So I'm going to go to the trig point and have some grub. Bye! So this is the view as I head onwards northwest down to the burn of Moynius, which is the burn that leads you down past Kettlaghill Head onto the Lang Ayre. Head down out of the cloud, and let's say I'll see what I feel like when I get there. Back's doing fine. The rib packs is brilliant for snacks. My personal locator beacon and camera bits and bobs and stuff. That's great. So anyway, into the fog. What a view, eh? Ronas Hill. There's loads of caves and bays and things along there when you're kayaking. And then just over this raise here is where I go down into the point with Moynius. That's Kettlaghill Head that's sticking up there. So here I am at pretty much at the head of the burn of Moynius. I'm going to follow this down to this gap here. That's Kettlaghill Head. This is the Fayther on the far side of Ronas Hill, and this point here is the Cleaver. So I'm going to follow the burn down. In that dead ground there it gets particularly steep. So, and then the last bit down to the beach, well, last time I was here it was a bit of a scramble with a rope to support you a bit, which should be alright. Okay, the skylarks singing. Seen a couple of bonksies paired up, but they haven't bothered me. Also seen another couple of mountain hares, but with this lens on there's no point trying to get photos and videos of them. I'm going to just get some on the way back. So anyway, it's all looking good. Yeah, a little stiff in my back. I want to get down to the beach. I'll have a stretch and relax a bit. Tide should be on its way out. Okay, catch you later. So, getting just near the steep bit now, and as you can see, we're not far from the beach. There's the Hog and the Cleaver, I think it is. Just got to carry on down. So, here we go. On the Lang Ayre beach. It's a long time since I've been here. That last time I was here, I was with my friend Tom and his dog Teddy in January. It was blooming cold, and after all our Christmas pudding and everything, we almost had a coronary try to get back up Ronas Hill from here, because obviously you get a bit of a cheat going up Ronas Hill because we drive halfway up there. To get back to the car, I've got to go over the top again, which is hill's 450 metres, so yeah. Anyway, time for a break. So, on the beach, gonna have a brew and have this Wayfarer all-day breakfast. My mum bought me this to take to Greenland with me in a couple of months' time. Very nice of her, but I said, sorry mum, this ready-to-eat meal is a bit too heavy for me to carry all that way. So I'll eat it somewhere nice before I go when I'm on a little trek trying out things. So thanks mum. It's going to be my dinner today, all-day breakfast. I've also got a chocolate pudding thing, and I think you'll agree it's not a bad spot for dinner. It's Saturday afternoon. Is it 17th of May, something like that? So I could be at home decorating, doing some shopping, I don't know, whatever, all those things that you do. But I've been lucky to get my leave card stamped off my lovely wife to come here for the day and have a nice walk. So there's the hog and the cleaver, and this is the Lang Ayre, mile-long red sandstone beach. As you can see, the tide's just on the turn going out, so maybe by the time I've eaten my dinner, had a cup of coffee, it'll have gone out far enough to have a walk along. But my own private beach, no beach hut, but very nice. Go, all day breakfast boiling away. Try to find a sheltered spot for the meth stove, but the wind's picking up quite a lot. So anyway, it's cooking, it's just using a lot of fuel. So, coffee, stove, and all day breakfast, beans, sausage, I think scrambled egg. Well, I think it probably tastes better than the dehydrated stuff I'm going to be taking with me on my holiday at Greenland. It's just beans and sausage in it with a bit of scrambled egg in. You know, could have emptied the tin into a bag. But thanks anyway, ma'am. Dinner's much appreciated.